Whenever I have visited the Middle East, I always made sure to bring these cookies home with me so that the taste of my trip would last well past my arrival back to the States. But then I realized it was way too expensive to book a flight every time I craved these cookies. So I learned how to make them at home, and I'll share that recipe with you. Hi, I'm Blanche, and welcome to Feast in the Middle East, where I'm going to teach you how to make cookies with my brother Isa.
What's up, everybody?
Guess what cookie we're going to make today?
What kind?
They're called Barazek.
Barazek? What does Barazek
Yes,
mean?
Barazek is a butter cookie that's crispy, and it is painted with honey and dipped into sesame seeds on one side and pistachios on the other.
Okay.
So it's kind of salt and it's sweet and it's crunchy. We're going to use the real deal. We're going to use 1.5 sticks of butter.
Okay.
And I'm just going to do this because this is the messy part. Okay? And
Right.
to that, we're going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. I think I have enough sugar
I don't
to
know
last.
if this is enough.
Yeah, I don't know. 3/4 cup of sugar. All right.
Open.
Cookies. Okay,
This
there
is-
you go.
hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna just let this cream together for a little while, and then we're gonna add just the rest of the ingredients. Now, Lorraine actually got me hooked on these cookies. Lorraine is our sister. She's always missing in action because she just doesn't want to be in my videos.
Yeah.
So maybe you could leave a comment to tell Lorraine to come onto the show because she's got a larger than life personality. So you want to just whip the butter and sugar till it's creamy. Why don't you
Okay.
crack this egg and add it to the mix?
Okay.
Whoa! This thing's going way too fast. Yeah, add it to it. Just go.
These
Go.
are small eggs.
I know, that's okay. Small, big, it's all good. But don't get shells in there.
I'm good.
Oh, shoot, there's a
No,
shell.
no, I got it. Stop! You asked me to do something.
Yee! There's a shell!
Okay.
Okay, be careful.
Maybe I shouldn't have
Okay,
done
okay, Khalas, let
There
me
it
give you
is,
this.
see?
Khalas means that's it. Okay, I'm rescuing the shell from the cookies. Let's add this, just a little, it's like, I know it's a half a teaspoon of salt. I know it's weird to add salt to cookies, but you need
No,
that
you have-
salt
yeah.
to counterbalance.
Delicious.
And then half a teaspoon of baking.
Baking soda.
Okay, so
Stop.
don't go to the nuts yet.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just
what we're
kidding.
gonna
This is
do-
my favorite.
So,
Can I
so
sample?
I'm just gonna add the flour. He wants to eat the nuts, go ahead.
Make
So
sure
I'm
it's
gonna
not
eat
poison.
2 cups of flour. 2 cups of flour. All right?
Okay.
That's it. 1, and these are half cuppers, so I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay?
Okay.
Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, just a teaspoon. There we go.
Just figured out how to use it. All right.
So this thing is cool. Now you don't need to use this. You could use a hand mixer. You could use a food processor. But the thing is, you don't want to overmix it. You just want to keep mixing it till it forms a nice ball. And then what you want to do is store it overnight or a couple of hours before you work with it, because it's going to get really sticky
In the
if you don't.
fridge?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Okay.
You could even put it in the freezer if you want to save it for another month. So, see, we got some cookie dough
Do we
right
get
here.
to sample?
You're Mr. like cookie dough sample. Go.
Well, I like cookie dough more than cookies
Here's the
sometimes.
cookies. You know, salmonella egg, it doesn't faze us. We just
So-
eat it. We don't care.
It's okay.
We've
good.
actually been known to buy tubs of cookie dough that have never made it to the oven, right, Lisa?
I guess.
I don't
now,
think it's ever made it to the oven.
now my nieces and nephews are catching on, so they're really...
Yeah, they're competing. So it makes a dough like this.
Okay.
Now we can't work with this right now
All right.
because it needs to be refrigerated. But guess what? I got you some refrigerated dough. Okay, so check this out. I got some dough that I've kept since last night in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So what we do need to put a little bit of flour on the top, or else this will even stick. You want to, since
Sure.
you've got the elbow grease, why don't you roll it out? We want to roll it out. The thing about Barazek cookies are they're really small. They're about 1/4 size, and they're very thin and they're very crispy. If you like a chewier cookie, just roll it. Oh, you're rolling it out really thin. Roll it out a bit thicker. And we like to make bigger cookies. Whoa, stop.
sorry,
No.
my bad.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So we like to make bigger cookies. This is the smallest cup I could find. And this is actually very big for Barazek. Barazek are half this size, but who cares?
use
We
a
like
shot
bigger.
glass.
You could use a shot glass. That's a great idea. If you have a shot glass, use that to make your cookies. Okay? So this is where I need your help. So we're gonna paint each cookie. So I'll show you. We're gonna make these circles, right? And take the cookie, like this, and paint. I'll show you how to do it. So paint one side with, this is honey, about 2 tablespoons of honey that have been thinned out with just a teaspoon of water, and I mixed it up so that it doesn't get too thick, right? So what you do is you take it on the bottom like this,
Oh, delicious.
so that the pistachios stick on. So that's like a cup of crushed pistachios. Paint the other side for me. And I put about a cup of sesame seeds. Well, I have more than a cup, but you could use a cup of sesame seeds. That's good enough. And then you dip the other side in here like that. And then you put it in the pan. So let's do this together, so you and me.
Okay.
Assembly line. That's what I love about making cookies. These are great cookies to make with your kids. You could have an assembly
Gotta
line.
do it fast too, because the
Yeah.
last one was.
One can handle the dough, one can handle the honey, one can handle the nuts. Everybody does it together, everybody eats it together, and it's a good time. And then
Looks
you
good.
put this in the oven at about 350 degrees to 375 degrees, depending on how strong your oven is, for about 15 minutes. You want the cookies to be browned, so make sure you watch the cookies.
Okay.
And make sure they're browned around the edges, and then they're done. The cookies are done.
Oh.
Are you ready to eat these?
Yeah.
This is so
Definitely.
awesome. They're here. Take the biggest one. You see how
Yes.
big our Barazek is? They're about 5 times the size of the standard Middle Eastern size cookies, but it doesn't matter. It's all going the same place, is it not?
Yeah.
Now, traditionally, they like to dip this in
Hummus?
soup. Yeah, hummus. It's hummusing time.
Basically, that means dipping, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hummus means to dip. So they like to dip it into hot, strong tea or hot, strong black coffee with no cream, no sugar, no
Coffee?
nothing. Yeah. Coffee or tea, whatever. So
Yes, okay.
hummus.
Cheers. Wait, we didn't cheers.
Oh, we have to do the cookie cheers. Okay, واحد اثنين ثلاثة. Okay.
It's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall apart.
Man, that's really good.
Like if someone were to make this for someone else on Valentine's Day, do you think they'd appreciate
Yeah,
it?
just put a little rose next to it.
It'll make a girl very happy someday, I think. Thank you for joining. There goes the eye roll. Thank you for joining us on Feast in the Middle East. For more recipes that will save you a plane ticket to the Middle East, just watch my channel. You can subscribe. Go to youtube.com/Blanche TV. You're probably on there right now, so just subscribe. Like it. Go to Facebook and look me up under Blanche's Feast in the Middle East.
Yeah,
All right, cheers. Cheers.